What's up everybody, Piper here. So you've just got your DJI AVATA 2 and you want to change the props. You think, how do I change these? They don't have orange dots on them. I don't know what I'm looking at. Well, this video I'm going to show you how to change those props. Now you remember in the last video I went through everything that was in that bag there. Very poorly, might I add. I have fixed the GoPro angle, so I do apologize for that.
Flashback.
Oh, hell no.
But in this video, I'm going to show you how to utilize the prop removal tool. Now, this is just a little Allen wrench. It is highly recommended that you get a multi-bit screwdriver that people use in the hobby. But for now, we'll just use what we have in the pack. So you just want to get this out of its little sleeve here. Open up your props. Now, as I mentioned, these props do not have these orange dots on the propellers to show you where they need to go. Your props will come like that. And just as a side note, these props, make sure that they are facing in the direction so that these two pegs here are on the bottom and this little notch here is on the top. All right, and make sure that you have the propellers that you need. So you have two clockwise and two counterclockwise props. Now let's go ahead and install these. So the first thing you want to do as a beginner is you'll want to make sure that these props look similar to the ones that are on the AVATA already. So for example, these ones file the same direction as these ones. They go inwards this way and they point down towards me. So that prop would go there. And if you know anything about flying drones, if you're experienced, you'll already know that the prop that goes this way, this is a counterclockwise prop. It will always be the same as the prop that is diagonal to that. So by process of elimination, these two props here. I will link a video in the description from somebody called Captain Drone. He's a Canadian FPV pilot and he can explain this a lot better than I. So thank you to Captain Drone for giving me the information that I needed to make this video, make this little tutorial. So what I like to do is put the props like that. So I know what props go where. And then what you're going to want to do is to unscrew the props from here. Now this is not like, if you're used to flying, for example, the Air 3, like I am, this is not like changing the props on the Air 3. The reason that the AVATA comes with this tool is because you need to unscrew these two screws from the props in order to get access to either the motor or to change the props. Now I'm going to speed up this footage a little bit just so you guys aren't bored, because I'm assuming you already know how to unscrew a screw. Now, as I mentioned, there are two pegs on the bottom here. They need to line up with the two pegs on this. So you have two small holes there and you have two larger holes. Now these larger holes are for the screws and the pegs will go into these two smaller holes, the one that is closest to me. So when you're putting the prop on, make sure that it is properly aligned, which I evidently have not done. And once your prop is in place, you will then screw the prop back down with the Allen wrench. Now you don't want to screw these in extremely tight, because if you want to change them back, then you'll need to be able to undo it, which if you screw them in too tight, you may not be able to. There you go, and we have one prop fitted. So I'm going to go ahead and do all of the other props. And there we have it. That is the final look of the DJI AVATA 2 with the Master Airscrew props on it. I actually really like the look of that. I think in hindsight I should have gone with the red ones because it goes a lot nicer with the orange there on the front. But overall, I think this is a really nice looking thing. I'm not sure why I chose blue. I think I just like this color blue. With that being said, leave a like on today's video if this helped you out in any way, shape or form. And also subscribe for more content. As I said in the last video, I have only just gotten into the FPV world. My main workhorse is just down there, my Air 3, and she is beautiful for cinematic shots. But this one, I want to get a different kind of cinematic shot. But that being said, I'm not going to take up too much more of your time. Thank you so much for watching, and if you're a new viewer, which the majority of you are going to be because I've pretty much just made my channel, then be sure to hit subscribe. Also, comment your favorite hot dog toppings, or if you're vegetarian or vegan, what's just your favorite food in general?